Hello, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a movie review of the original two movies, Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer, with Arnold Schwarzenegger. They have since recently done a remake of Conan the Barbarian, in 2011 with Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa is one of my favorite actors. He's a really good actor, and he could play the part really well. I just don't believe that movie was well written. I don't think they did justice to the character or the actor. That's my opinion. So I'm not going to review that. He could have done a really good job with it, and they could have if they had a proper story to go with it. But leftist Hollywood, they can't write the kind of stories that fit the Conan character. Now, that's my opinion. Conan the Barbarian came out in 1982. Conan the Destroyer came out in 1984. Both really good movies. Conan the Barbarian was really well done. It told a good story. It was. I'll go in depth here. The story for Conan the Barbarian starts out Conan's youth, his enslavement, training as a gladiator, and his escape, and then his subsequent search for the evil Thulsa Doom and getting his revenge. So, it's an involved plot, really great, plot well written, good story arcs, great character development. For Arnold Schwarzenegger's first big budget, really big movie, I'm pretty sure it was. I think he may have done one with Sally Fields, and I'm not sure if that was before or after. But this was the first time, the first main big movie I'd seen him in where he was the star, and he did a really good job. He plays. I mean, if you look at him back then, he was Conan. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. He was Conan. He fit the part. He looked the part. He acted the part. He had the same look. I mean, there's no other way. I mean, he was Conan. The stars of this movie were Arnold Schwarzenegger, obviously, who played Conan. James Earl Jones played Thulsa Doom, and he did it to perfection, just like everything else James Earl Jones does. Perfection. Sandal Bergman played Valeria, his Conan's love interest in the movie, and a really great fighter. Ben Davidson, Jerry Lopez played his friend. I want to say his name was Subutai, the thief and archer. Finds him chained to a wall, waiting to die. So Mako plays the little wizard dude that helps him. Max von Sydow played the king. I want to say his name was Osric, if I'm not mistaken, but he plays the king that sends him against Thulsa Doom. And with a lineup like that, you really can't make a bad picture. But this one's really good. Good actors can save a bad script, a bad picture. Bad actors can do okay in a good script. Bad actors can also ruin a good script. So it's crappy actors, a crappy script. It's a shit show all around. But this was really good actors in a really good script with good production value, good direction, good. There wasn't anything bad about it. It was absolutely Conan. It is exactly what it was supposed to be, and they did it to perfection. It was brilliant. The second movie in the sequel to it was Conan the Destroyer. Came out in 1984. This story is Conan and his friend, a little thief called Malik. They're tasked to find an artifact for a queen, and it's a long, involved story. I'm not going to get into that, but it's pretty well done. It's a reasonable story, reasonable story arcs, decent character development. The stars are Arnold Schwarzenegger, obviously, as Conan. He reprises the role. Grace Jones, Wilt Chamberlain. I didn't even know he could act, but he's pretty good. I was impressed. Mako, again, playing the little wizard dude, same guy. Tracy Walter plays the little thief guy Malik. That's Conan's friend. Olivia Diabo plays the. I don't want to say the love interest because he never really had a thing for her, but she was the hot babe in the show, and it kind of centered her. The whole quest kind of centered around her. So, it made it appropriate for her to be there. That's what I'm saying. You can load a script with 1,000 hot women, and guys will watch it. Amen. Nothing wrong with hot women, but it's better if the plot needs them to be there. And this particular girl, they needed her to be there, so because it was in the script, it was written that way. Sarah Douglas is in it. She's a great actress, plays a lot of evil queens, that kind of thing. She's really good at playing sorceresses, evil wizards, and evil enchantresses, that kind of thing. Does a good job. Now, these movies are really, really good. I highly recommend them. We own them. They're really, really good. Now, bit of good news. They are in talks right now with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he has been pushing this because he really wants to do it. The Legend of Conan. It deals with Conan the Conqueror, him becoming king of Aquilonia. If you're not familiar with the comic books, the storyline, in his later years, Conan deposes the king of Aquilonia and becomes the king. So you have King Conan, and then he has kids and blah blah blah. Now, they wanted to do this before, but at the time, Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor of California, and he had all this other stuff going on, so they couldn't do it. But he's free now, and he looks the part. He could play Conan the King, Conan the Conqueror, because he's still got it going on as far as that goes. So maybe we'll get another Conan movie. And again, I'm not disparaging Jason Momoa. He is one of my favorite actors, and he could have done a really, really good job. But whoever did that movie, behind the scenes, the writing, the directing, and like that, I wasn't happy with. It wasn't good. The 2011 version of Conan the Barbarian, it just wasn't good. So if they ignore that and go with, just start fresh with a new script and do that, as I understand it, the script is already written, so that's good. So maybe we'll get another Conan movie. That would be awesome. So, Conan the Barbarian, Conan the Destroyer, both with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I highly recommend them. And if you're a fan of Jason Momoa, you might enjoy the Conan movie from 2011. I found, again, the acting and the casting for that was really, really good. But I didn't like the storyline. I didn't like there was just something missing. It just wasn't right. It wasn't as good as these other ones. And I'm pretty sure it's because of the attitude in Hollywood. And, feel free to disagree with me in the comments. It's okay. You're allowed to have an opinion. But my opinion is, you want Conan, it's got to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.